When I did the video originally about Drake and about the situation that he got caught up in, the entanglement, quote unquote, with the guy who, he flew out with his girlfriend and he thought that it was going to be a situation of either her, I guess her getting signed, not necessarily him. That was a situation where you put yourself in a submissive situation to another man, and your girl sees that. You so happy, you more happy to be flying out to see him than she is. And women notice that little subtle thing. These modern women notice that when they're around you. They notice your behavior around other men. If you show a certain type of energy towards another man as if he's a big deal, she's going to notice that. She's going to notice the type of energy you're giving him. She is. That's why you have to be very mindful of how the groupie mentality, like you dudes with LeBron James. And listen, I know we got LeBron James fans, but I mean, the fact that I see these guys get so mad whenever there's a little bit of criticism, because he is a public figure, okay? And a lot of you guys display a certain type of energy. Women notice that.
Status and pimp gaming together is unstoppable.
Appreciate that, Sonny. Women notice that type of energy. Women notice how hard of a fan you are for some of these guys. Women notice that. They do. So if they ever came across that guy, they're going to look at him as a big deal. And they're going to show him way more respect than they ever showed you, because you putting yourself in a situation where you are basically submitting to another man. You're displaying that type of energy.
Gen Z women are running laps around Gen Z men.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And but these guys, they like to brag about the women they with. It ain't just the Gen Z women. You got these millennial males, these Gen X males. But yeah, the Gen Z women are running wild. That's why a lot of these young males aren't really trying to wife them up like that. But a lot of y'all got to understand, man, there's a groupie mentality with the modern female. And that groupie mentality has grown so much due to social media and to the easy access. Like any one of these women's favorite celebrity males can contact them with the click of a button. All they have to do is see their profile. You at home thinking, yeah, I got this chick, man. She look good, man. She listen to me. She respects me. Little do you know that she's out here getting, taking in the attention from these other guys. And that's where we're at. I just hope a lot of y'all understand that and you're prepared for that. You're prepared for the fact that a lot of times you're going to be dealing with women who feel like they can do better than you. And with Gen Z women definitely do think they can do better than a lot of y'all.
Slurs like these is the very reason why I am single and represent the red pill players.
Cool, Langan. Cool, Langan. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the stream. Now, I think the benefit of being able to speak on these topics is that you bring certain things to light. And I think that one of the worst things that we have going on now is the groupie mentality. The groupie mentality keeps women from really reaching their potential as far as relationships is concerned, because they always feel like they can do better. They look at these rappers and their lifestyles, or these NBA players or NFL players, their lifestyles. They think they can have that. So yes, they will date you. Yes, they will get married to you, but they will always believe that they can have better. So they will always try to keep that option open. It's not good enough that they have a good man who makes a good, decent living, right? But he's not rich. But these women want to be they want a rich, lavish lifestyle with a male celebrity. And a lot of those women are never going to have that. But that groupie mentality always keeps that door open. So let's say it's not even just the younger women. You have older women with that mentality. You got a lot of these older women who have that same mentality. They think they can do better. They think they can be with one of these male celebrities, right? The groupie mentality is destroying women mentally. It really is. And it's unfortunate that you have women, because I guarantee you every female in that video I showed in that room, I bet you more than likely they have a guy, somebody that they dealing with. And they're going to tell you that they were joking. You know, people are going to look at that video and say, those women were joking. No, they weren't. And even if they were joking, there are truths in every joke. There is some truth there. There are truth in jokes. Understand that. There is truth in a lot of jokes. You just have to be able to see it. But some of these people don't want to see that. They don't want to see that, yes, your girl can leave you for another man. Or she could go and cheat on you and then come back home to you. But in your mind, you know, you don't think that that's possible. Yeah, it is very possible. I don't care what you think you do for her. They're going to always believe that they can do better. Always. They're going to always believe, you know, if one of their favorite rappers come to town and you allow her to go to one of these events.
How can you compete when Drake shows up with a big jet with Al on the front?
Right. Right, Sonny. And that's the thing. And he thought he could. Like, he really thought that loyalty was going to come back home with him, and it didn't. That loyalty stayed right where they were before they got on that jet. You have to know your woman. Your woman wants to be in the industry. She sees sleeping with a Drake as a come up because she has that access. She could tell that story. You know, she thinks that Drake will call her up again. She can get on, you know, his rotation. But again, it ain't fun for a guy like Drake. It's not fun to have relations with a female who done broke up with a boyfriend, because it's no longer fun, right? I don't care how attractive you think you are as a woman. These rappers are going to treat you just like they treat every other woman. And when I see women who are not ugly getting slurred out by these guys, it actually is sad, because those women have the potential to lead lives where they are treated with a semblance of treated with some decency, because they will be able to get a relationship with a man who values himself, a man who's successful, but they trade all that in just for a chance to sleep with one of these rappers, because we have a groupie culture. We have a culture that celebrates being a groupie. That's what we have today. We have a celebration of groupie behavior. And that's what we have going on. And it's as plain as day. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. But the main reason for me, and I want y'all to understand, my mentality is the minority. My mentality is the minority. There's a lot of guys who want to marry women. They don't see any fault in a lot of women. They think that it's up to the men to make the necessary changes. So I'm in the minority, and I've been making videos for almost 8 years. And I am in the minority. It's been about 7 years now, but almost 8. But I'm in the minority. And there's just a lot of guys that aren't going to see fault in women. They're just not. So even if I make this video, and even if some of you say, well, this happens a lot, it's typical to who? It depends on the crowd of people that you're speaking on. Because if I was to go into a completely different crowd and say these things, they will call me a liar, or they will say it ain't happened to me. They might even say I'm a woman basher. So how typical is it? It's only, listen, we have to make sure these things get put out there as much as possible. Because what happens is, if it doesn't, we will end up losing control of the narrative. And we will forever be marginalized as men that just want to diss women for no reason at all. When we all know that just as many women are cheating as men. We know that's going on both sides because the easy access to women and men too, yes, but on social media, it's women doing the choosing. They are. Because they're getting all these offers from all these different guys, and they're able to compare and do this and that. They're having a field day fielding offers from a lot of these guys. That's where they're at.